Hello and welcome to Bridge to Change podcast. My name is Kathleen Paulson, CMO of Bridgemark Strategies, a nationally recognized industry-leading financial advisor recruiting and consulting firm. Today, I am speaking with Paul Wickert, Senior Vice President. Hello, Paul.
Hello, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. Paul, will you start by giving us a little bit of background about yourself and tell me a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. So I'm about a 10-year veteran of our industry, and most of my time in financial services has been spent in wholesaling prior to 2021. So I have a friend with Bridgemark, Chris Dunn, who also is a reformed wholesaler, and he insisted when I was out looking that I would be a good fit for Bridgemark, and he was right. I mean, I've gotten off to a great start. I really enjoy what I'm doing here at Bridgemark, and making a difference for financial advisors is pretty much the same between wholesaling and consulting on this side of the business. So I have felt very comfortable with the transition. On a personal note, I have two boys and a girl, and we live in Omaha, Nebraska, and we're right here next to family, and life is good.
That's fantastic. Paul, will you touch on how you help advisors today in your role now? You mentioned that you transitioned from wholesaling, but the commonality is that you help advisors. Will you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. So any advisor that is considering, at the very least, making a transition is generally who we're looking for. And that transition could be from broker-dealer to broker-dealer. It could be a different channel of broker-dealer. So maybe they're going from the wirehouse to independent. And basically what we're doing for the advisors is saving them time and saving them money by working with us as consultants rather than doing it themselves. Because the two ways that they can go through their transition when they're considering it is, number one, do it yourself. It takes a lot more time, it takes a lot more effort, a lot more energy, and you don't know what you don't know, because advisors don't transition all that often in their career. The other path you can take is the smart one and the suggested one, which is working with a consultant that will save you time, will save you money, and gives you the highest likelihood of finding the best firm for you that aligns with your business as an advisor, because we work in this space week in and week out. So that's the way that advisors should be going, and the way that we help them is basically by paring down the firms that are not going to be a fit, helping them work through the ones that will, and then ending up at a financial package that's going to end up working for them too.
Right. It sounds like you really try to put the advisor first and to add value by giving them insights into the process. Can you talk a little bit about how you partner with them and in doing that and adding value that you talked about?
So as a wholesaler, I had a dual role in that the financial advisors were my clients, so to speak. However, their clients were the end users of the products that I was wholesaling. The thing that was always a non-starter for me as a wholesaler was that you could never really work with the advisors that were too disjointed with their firm. They have issues with compliance, or they have issues with ease of doing business, or they're just being bogged down with administrative tasks, or they're trying to track down somebody at the home office, or they're getting somebody new every time they call in, or they don't have a product and they're not going to be able to do anything competitive. And that misalignment was always obvious to me. That let me say that differently. The alignment of the advisor and their firm, whether it's a broker-dealer or an RIA or a hybrid for that matter, is of the utmost importance. I mean, I couldn't even get started with the people who were just too busy worrying about how they're going to continue to do business at their current firm. So On that side of the business, I could tell how important it was to be in alignment. And, I could always see the people that had alignment, things flowed well. And they were some of the best clients that I had because, they weren't constantly playing defense against the firm that they were, that was supposed to be helping them play offense. So that's a little bit more of my background, and specifically how it helps me now as a consultant on this side of the business.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Paul, for spending some time with us today.
Thank you.